Welcome to the Mandalika circuit. We're live at the Indonesian Grand Prix, one of the most exotic locations in the entire season. In a few moments, we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the MotoGP race. The cameras take us to the starting grid where riders and engineers are discussing the final details. The Martinator proved himself a pole man. We just have to see if he'll be able to dominate this race as well. Here we go then, in Mandalika. It is lights out, we're racing in MotoGP here in Indonesia, not the launch away from the head of that second row, the PECCO BAGNAIA wanted. His Ducati stutters away from that fourth place. It's Jorge Martin that it is that leads. Great start by Bastianini. He's running up into second place, ahead of Pedro Acosta. BAGNAIA though has recovered up into fourth.
Yeah, his start wasn't as bad as Marco Bezzecchi, who's behind him in fifth. I thought I saw BAGNAIA slightly rocking in his box as we've got a three-four rider crash at the back. We've got a KTM down, Alex Marquez and Elijah Scarborough down there too.
Chaotic first sector on lap one. Looks like all the rides are moving away. Coming from a long, long way back there, wasn't it? Was
two going past BAGNAIA. That was Bezzecchi and Morbidelli both passing BAGNAIA.
Caught napping a little bit there, didn't he? He said all weekend he's been suffering, he's been slow in this final sector, PECCO BAGNAIA. This was BAGNAIA, just did not get a clean getaway at all. 2 or 3, 4 or 5 times the front wheel just popping in the air. No forward momentum, no drive forward at all. Sounds silly, doesn't it, to say it, to try and generate optimal working temperature in a rear tyre when you've got track conditions, as Marquez and Gian Antonio slug it out with each other going through turn 11. That all started on the entry to turn 10.
Oh, it looked like just ahead of us there was a move coming. There's a move certainly coming from Marquez on PECCO BAGNAIA. Gian Antonio might well get himself involved. These are the 3 riders next year that are going to be on 2025 spec Ducatis. And Gian Antonio fancies a rematch with Marquez. He moves through into 7th place.
It's a lovely move by Gian Antonio. He got it wrong there, charging in hot on BAGNAIA going through 13. Lost him all his momentum as they attacked through 14. And that has allowed BAGNAIA and Marquez to sweep through on the Italians. Got to do all the hard work all over again. Gian Antonio surely can't keep himself in the hunt here as he lunges on the inside of Marquez going through turn 12. Marquez says no, you're not having that, so that's 3 successive corners now that these two have swapped overtakes. It looks fantastic, it's a great show, but it's not doing them any good to try and get themselves back in this battle for the top 6.
I don't suppose it's the recommended use of a soft front, soft rear tyre either, as Gian Antonio again just barges Marquez out of the way. It's great fun for us to watch. Oh, Mark
Marquez has got a problem. He's not fallen. This is a technical issue.
Oh, it's on fire. Get up there, Mark.
Got to jump off that one. He won't realise this. He's going to get a very, very hot right boot right now. He'll be jumping off that GP23 very, very quickly. Frankie Carcetti slumps into his Marquez. He's just throwing it on the floor. So Marquez denied the chance to fight for the top 6 here. That is game over. You feel maybe game over as well.
Yeah, you heard it go there as he went up to 4th gear. Bastianini sets a 30.539. Martin Acosta didn't respond, they were back in. This is the key battle on track now with just over 5.5 laps to go, and BAGNAIA is gifted 4th place by Marco Bezzecchi.
Yeah, Bezzecchi just running in too hot into turn 10. 64 Grand Prix that is since that last podium for Morbidelli, and he's going to have a massive fire in his hands here. So hold on, the soft front tyre is just not going to hold in there, is it? BAGNAIA sweeps on through on the run to turn 10. BAGNAIA, who looks like he will rescue 3rd after a difficult first third of this Grand Prix. Marquez versus BAGNAIA in Ducati's home Grand Prix in Misano. Marquez has not had back-to-back Grand Prix victories since Austin.
There isn't. Bastianini then looking to get through on Jack Miller. Bastianini will feel he can still win this Grand Prix from here. He did a 32.9 last time round. That's Miller. Bastianini at 32.5. He can go with the leaders, I think, from here. He needs to make sure he passes Miller quickly. That's exactly what he's done.
BAGNAIA sweeps on through on the run to turn 10. BAGNAIA, who looks like he will rescue 3rd after a difficult first third of this Grand Prix in Indonesia. He crashed out of the Mandalika sprint here yesterday, but for the very first time in Indonesia, it is Bastianini Masterclass. He is the master of Mandalika, and he seizes back control of this year's MotoGP World Championship. Vamos is the message on the 89's pit board. Come on, as he takes a monumental victory in this year's MotoGP battle.
This long race weekend also comes to a close with the end of the MotoGP race. But his is a second place that leaves him feeling competitive for the future. The Italian flag is waving on the podium. Bastianini won the race like a true champion by keeping everyone in his wake. A real triumph.